What's the funniest way you got caught lying to your parents? I'm 17. Last weekend, I told my parents I was going to my friend Darkus's house for a group study session for our AP history exam. What I actually did was go to Madison's party, where the only thing I studied was how many beers I could drink without falling over. The answer was 4. I found out the hard way. I'm driving home around midnight when I see flashing lights behind me. I'm so panicked that I accidentally turn on my windshield wipers instead of my turn signal. Officer Johnson walks up to my window while my wipers are going crazy on a completely dry windshield. Good evening, son. Having some car trouble? No, sir. My car is just really clean. I like clean windshields. Son, do you know why I pulled you over? Because I was being too safe? You were driving 15 miles per hour in a 45 zone, and you stopped at a green light for 2 minutes. I was being cautious. Green lights can be tricky. You also tried to parallel park at a stop sign. I thought it was a parking spot. Officer Johnson shines his flashlight in my face. Son, have you been drinking tonight? No, sir. I was just at my friend's house studying the Boston Tea Party. At midnight? It was a very long tea party. Historically accurate. Step out of the vehicle, please. I get out and immediately trip over my own feet. Sorry, I'm just tired from all that. Revolutionary learning. Son, I can smell alcohol on you. That's probably just colonial spirits. We were really getting into character. Colonial spirits? Yeah, we were method studying. I was pretending to be Samuel Adams. Samuel Adams, the founding father, or Samuel Adams, the beer? Yes, I'm going to need you to walk in a straight line. I attempt to walk straight, but I look like I'm doing the Macarena. This is how they walked in 1776. Very patriotic walking. Son, that's not how anyone has ever walked. You weren't there. Officer Johnson pulls out his breathalyzer. Blow into this. I blow into it and it starts beeping like R2-D2 having a breakdown. Son, you're definitely drunk. I prefer historically intoxicated. That's not a thing. It is now. I'm going to need to call your parents. I drop to my knees dramatically. Officer, please, I'll do anything. I'll join the police force. I'll become a crossing guard. Son, you can barely arrest your own shoelaces. They're untied. I look down. He's right. When did that happen? Officer Johnson dials my home number. It's 12:30 a.m. My dad answers, clearly just woken up. Hello? This better be important. Mr. Simon? This is Officer Johnson with the police department. I have your son Tyler here, and he's been drinking. Drinking? But he's studying the Revolutionary War at Darkus's house. Officer Johnson looks at me. Sir, the only revolution your son was part of tonight was revolving around a keg. A keg? I whisper to Officer Johnson. Can you tell him it was a historically accurate keg? No. Officer, I don't understand. Tyler said he was learning about the Boston Tea Party. Well, sir, he definitely had a tea party, but it was more like a beer party with terrible decision-making. I can hear my mom in the background. Beer party? Harold, get the car and the wooden spoon. Not the wooden spoon, I whisper in horror. Sir, your son also told me he was method studying and pretending to be Samuel Adams, the founding father. I think he meant the beer, sir. Tyler James Simon, you are so grounded. I yell toward the phone. Dad, I can explain. It was educational drinking. Educational drinking? Sir, I'm going to need you to come pick up your son. We'll be right there. And Tyler, you better start praying. Officer Johnson hangs up and looks at me. Your parents sound lovely. They're going to murder me. Can I stay in jail instead? Son, jail doesn't have your mom's wooden spoon. We wait for about 10 minutes. Then I see my parents' car approaching like a bat out of hell. My dad gets out wearing his bathrobe and slippers. My mom gets out carrying the wooden spoon. Oh no, she brought it, I whisper. Tyler! My mom yells. Get over here right now! I shuffle over like I'm walking to my execution. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Nice night, isn't it? Don't nice night me, my mom shouts. My dad turns to Officer Johnson. Officer, I am so sorry. We thought he was being responsible. I tried to defend myself. Dad, I was driving really slowly. Safety first. You were driving 15 miles per hour. Exactly. Very safe. My mom waves the wooden spoon at me. Tyler, you lied to us. You said you were studying. I was studying. I learned that beer tastes better than textbooks. That's not studying. My dad nods. Tyler, get in the car. As I'm getting in the car, Officer Johnson calls out. Tyler, yes, sir? Next time you want to study history, maybe try the library instead of a brewery. Yes, sir. But just so you know, the library doesn't have beer pong. That's the point, son.